everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Patriots coming in at 1-4, going up against the Bills, who come in at 2-3. So with that, let's get up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Cuts back middle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Now that was a gutsy call. In today's NFL, that is a passing down, but they broke tendency and in a big way, and they were rewarded with a big run. Now they're set up with 1st and goal.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Pats have taken the early lead. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bills getting set to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's free going down. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now back to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And so often we talk about electric playmakers as we look at the offense here. Sammy Watkins, he's an electric playmaker.
Love the word you used. Electric indeed. Dynamic. And this guy makes plays and opens the game up.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got time. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to float this one. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Shipped together here from the D-line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. Rob Gronkowski, he's the cowbell of this offense.
So good that you just can't call him a tight end. You call him a special receiver. Can often line up on the backside of a formation and be the primary target. And no one has more fun in this league than Gronk.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a cut to the left sideline. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
So left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 19. And the Bills are going to have a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a
battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
They come out here in the eye.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And now out come the Bills. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 51 yards. So they're operating in the red zone. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
One hallmark of good defenses, it's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And now out come the Patriots. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things? A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Their dangerous wide receiver, 96 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
They'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Well, here's a situation that's kind of right up Rex Ryan's alley. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Time to step aside. Back to Foxborough after this. Here comes the D swarming to the line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I've got zero rooting interest in this game, but this is a lot of fun to watch. When you watch a guy get with his offensive line and have that great relationship, and I think it has to have been built during the week, during training camp, throughout the season, sitting and watching tape together, finding where their creases are, the gap.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 20.